We've seen gang activity all the way from the Canadian border all the way down to Portland area, Vancouver, Clark County, as far as Western Washington. It goes all the way over into Kitsap. I did a class recently for Kitsap courts because they're experiencing a lot more gangs. As Seattle and Tacoma become more and more expensive, and with gentrification, these gangs are spreading out from the two big metropolitan areas into all kinds of cities that you never would think they'd be active in. Originally, we had a huge influx of the California gangs, the LA Crips, Bloods. We also had a lot of the Chicago gangs come over, Gangster Disciples in particular. I would say probably 90% of the gang members that are active today are homegrown. They're second, third generation. Some of them don't even represent, they don't even recognize authority from California and Chicago anymore. It's totally local as far as who's involved in it, who's calling the shots, shot callers they call them. The internet is something that wasn't a big thing back in the 80s and 90s. It is now. These kids can make these TikTok videos. They will show these videos, and it's a recruitment tool, one of the biggest ones they use right now. So you want to get with us, they'll show girls, fancy cars, they'll flash stacks of money. You come and join my crew, and this can be you. It used to be back in the day, once you wanted to actually get in, you were beat it. Now, that has changed a lot, although some Latino gangs will still do that, the beat-ins, but a lot of them now will crime in. So it takes a lot more commitment to commit a crime, a felony, than it does to get beat up for a few seconds. So a lot of gangs like to use that. You have to prove yourself. They'll put you up to doing something, maybe a marijuana rip, as we all know. There's been a lot of robberies now recently in these marijuana shops. We have a small segment of youth that feel this is the way to go, this is the life to live. They don't see much of a future, and so they get involved in gangs, get involved in drugs, and victimizing often people who look just like themselves. Most civilians don't have to fear for that, but you could get caught in the crossfire between some of these gang conflicts.